The constitution that has been holding the growth of football in the Gambia has finally been adopted. Since the dissolution of the Gambia Football Association executive by the Minister of Youth and Sport, Honorable Aliu K. Jammeh, Gambian football has suffered a drastic setback because the normalization committee that was brought to normalize Gambian football spent a surmountable amount of time drafting the constitution and convincing delegates to adopt it. It will be recalled that in December 2012, delegates amended and adopted the constitution, which was sent to FIFA. In response, FIFA returned the constitution with recommendations that what was amended isn't good for the growth of football in the Gambia, and thus urged for another adoptive Congress. When delegates gathered this time around, majority voted yes, and here is the first vice chairman and spokesperson of the normalization committee, Alhaji Omar Sy, declaring the outcome of the results to the waiting journalists.
4 delegates were invited, and 48 came. And we voted, and yes votes were 27 and the no votes were 20.
The head of Legal Affairs Division at FIFA, Primo Carvalho, expressed delight that finally the constitution has been adopted. He also raised concern over the reasons why some delegates want to bring back what has failed Gambian football.
The adoption of the statute, of course, today the satisfaction prevails compared to December. But here again, and I think the Gambia has now to really move forward, but there is still a need to change a few things, because if you look at the group, how it has been voted, you will see that what is satisfactory is that among the majority, you have the region, most of the region who accepted the changes. And of course, we would expect that all regions will do so, since the new constitution provides room for regional football, which was lacking so far. But one of these regions voted against. Then you can question yourself, I mean, how come? There is something offered to you which you should enjoy because it will open and bring football to your region, and you say no. Here there is something not logical.
For his part, the Minister of Youth and Sport, Honorable Aliu K. Jammeh, spoke of the need for the Gambia to move forward. He blamed the previous executive for not putting in pillars that support development, therefore urging the upcoming executive to look at those pillars of development when they come.
The government, as I always say, particularly in the Gambia, has invested hugely in football. And what I am not happy during that period, if we are all sincere and honest with ourselves, is that we have not been able to put in place the essential ingredients, the essential pillars on which we could build a very firm structure of football and structure of playing football. What are those pillars? These pillars are, to name a few, to have a functioning league. You need to have a local league that is functional. You need to have that. You need to have a league that people will attach to. You need to have clubs that people will attach to. The followership is very, very critical in success of football. Another very critical pillar, if we want to succeed in football, is not to lose sight of the importance of school sports and community-based sports. And most important, another very powerful pillar, is to have a secretariat that is very strong.
Now that the constitution that has been holding the growth of football in the Gambia has finally been adopted, stakeholders expect a smooth transition from the normalization committee to a new executive come June 2013. Mendy reporting from the Gambia.